Welcome back to the Cartoon History Channel. This is Facts Friday 117, and this is a list of Disney firsts for Disney Animation. Their first big breakout thing, which was also their very first live-action animation combination release that they ever released, was the 57 short-length Alice comedies from 1923 to 1927. And their first star for that series was Virginia Davis, which is in the next slide. In the series, Alice would be a fan of the Disney stuff and come in to the show and usually talk to an animator, and then she would jump into the animation, and then the show would begin. Sometimes she would be in a jungle, sometimes she would be at a circus. Virginia Davis was the first Alice. There were 4. The very first Disney villain was Pegleg Pete. He was voiced by Billy Bleacher from 1928 to 1960. And as well, later on in the character's life, famously voiced by Jim Cummings from 1992 till present. But his first voice was Billy. And here's a picture of Billy in the next slide. "1928 was a double first. It was their big first introduction to their most famous character, Mickey Mouse. And it was also the first time that Walt Disney ever voiced a character. From 1928 to 1947, and then again from 55 to 62, he was the voice of Mickey Mouse. "1932 was another first for the Walt Disney Company. That was their very first in-color cartoon called Flowers and Trees, as well as their very first Oscar for original short. 1937's Snow White was their first fairy tale based movie, and the very first full-length cartoon was called Disney's Folly by the media. But it worked, and the money from that movie is what built the modern Disney animation of today. They built the famous original Disney Animation Studio from the money that they made that movie from. It grossed over $1 million. 1934's The Wise Little Hen was Donald Duck's debut short. It was a silly sympathy short, and in this next slide is the picture of his voice that he did for 50 years, from 34 to 85. Technically that's 51 years, but he voiced the character for 50 years and then died the next year of age, at the age of 80. But here's a picture of Clarence Ducky Nash. From 1943 to 1956, that was the Disney timeline of Chip and Dale. Their first cartoon in 43 was Private Pluto. Their main antagonistic relationship was Chip and Dale and Donald Duck, but that happened later in the series. That's it for today's video. Tell me in the comments if you know of any first of Disney history. And if you like this video and you want to see more, remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what you want for the next video for Facts Friday 118. And make sure to vote on the best comment, because I want the best idea for the next video. And make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll always know about my videos every Friday and Saturday at 3.